Through my journey, there was a few things that I picked up which I want to almost change, or I wasn't really happy with. Because strength sports was very male dominated, that's gradually been changing a lot, and it was changing a lot before I came into the sport. But you have movements like girls who powerlift, powerlifting women, girls who lift, like those kind of movements, which was a big thing for me as I was going through powerlifting and competing and stuff. So I had the female support around me, which was very, very helpful. But then I also realised that there was a lot of focus on the male powerlifters, on how the weights that they're doing. It's almost like females and males were compared against each other in the powerlifting industry, or this powerlifting strength sports, which I felt needed to be broken through, because females are strong, males are strong. We have the capability of being amazing athletes. We don't have to be divided by our gender or what we feel we can and can't lift because we're Z male or female. It doesn't make any sense to me. And so that was one of the things that I really realised that needed a bit of a change in the industry. Also, I realised that females in the sport of strength training and powerlifting were being very over-sexualised. It's almost like if you weren't like posting like a peach like booty shot on like hump day, then you weren't really doing much. Like if you weren't looking a certain way on Instagram or YouTube or whatever, you weren't really putting in the work. You weren't setting the standards that everybody wanted to achieve. Also, I learned in the powerlifting in powerlifting as a female is that your body reacts differently to certain things. So times when you like would be coming on your period or have like your cycle will start, your body would react differently. The weight might feel heavy, so you wouldn't push yourself that much. Or even with me, it was my weight felt heavy. I felt really tired and groggy, but the weight was moving really well. And when I didn't understand those things, I was thinking, okay, I'm weak this month, like why am I so weak? Why can't I lift this weight? I'd put so much onto my back, thinking that it's me, I've done something wrong, I haven't been doing my programming right. When powerlifting allowed me to take a step back and really understand my body and understand how and when to put pressure on it, how and when to up the weight, or when to just draw back a little bit, so my body can recover. My advice for a female getting into strength training or powerlifting is to make sure that you're doing it for the right reasons, not so that you want to change who you are or anything about you, because your body will change as you grow and get stronger. That's a given. So to already have that when you come into the sport, it just means it's empty when you start to achieve things, when you start to actually be a competitor or actually gain strength or be this new individual that comes with powerlifting. I also want to really stress that look after your mental health. Don't use powerlifting as a way to deal with issues that are going on inside, because once you start externalizing them in a way that is banging the weight on the floor, getting hyped up for a competition, you neglect actually dealing with those issues head on. You almost put them into the weight, but you're not really dealing with them, and that was a big thing for me. I wasn't really dealing with my issues. I was externalizing them and putting them on the platform. But although that platform is like, I do 2 competitions out of the year. So what else am I doing? I'm not really dealing with my issues then and there. I would rather you understand exactly what it is that you want to get out of powerlifting, understand exactly the person that you want to become after lifting, and also ensure that it's not for the wrong reasons. It's so that you can be a healthy individual, and you can also have this confidence and this thing about you, which is powerlifting, because it gave me so much more than just a physical appearance or me being on the podium or getting awards, which these things were amazing, but it wasn't just all that. This past year, through me understanding the powerlifting and strength industry, I realized that I wanted to see a change. I wanted to be the change that I wanted to see in the industry. I wanted to focus on people's backstory, how they achieved that, how they were able to get to the point they are of their success, because that's not what is really shared through Instagram and these photo focused platforms. So I, along with my friend, created United by Iron, which is a platform that kind of supports athletes and also showcases the person behind the success, the weights, the lifting, the images, and also promotes how strength training can actually change your life and really add value to your life as well.